Snow just started cracking all around me. This could be the edge. Still sliding, still sliding. My abdomen's burning, my leg is totally unstable.
Jackson Hole has some crazy backcountry terrain from the extreme to the very mellow, but the thing is it all looks very similar from the top, so you really got to know where you're going when you head out the gates. The first thing I tell anybody that's interested in getting into the backcountry is get some education. And that starts with the AVI Level 1 course.
Looking at the snow, knowing what it takes to create an avalanche, learning what there is out there that can hurt you, absolutely imperative that you know those things before ever venturing into the backcountry. The avalanche advisory and the weather forecasts are really important because they're the first thing that you look at before even planning a trip into the backcountry. You may have objectives that are going to be, pretty high up in the mountains, maybe an exposed avalanche terrain, but hopefully an objective look at the forecast and especially the avalanche conditions will help you decide, hey, today's not the day for me to go after that objective. And you've got a low commitment at that point, so it's easier for you then to say no.
As soon as you leave the gates of the resort, you need to have a beacon, probe, and shovel. Having proper avalanche gear is great, but it doesn't really do anything for you if you're not really familiar with it. It's important to practice with your beacon, practice probing, and practice shoveling at the beginning of each season and several times throughout. The whole thing about the backcountry is it's just that, it's the backcountry, and you need to be able to rely on yourself in a lot of situations, and that starts with a first aid course and knowing the basics of how to deal with an injured person, how to conduct a rescue, and what to do if something bad happens out there.
You may not be able to dial 911 or you may not be able to send someone for help. So practicing those skills and being able to get your own party out of the backcountry may just be the thing that saves your life. We've heard about rescues the afternoon before and realized, I'm sorry, but based on the weather conditions and the exposure for our people going out into avalanche terrain at night, we're not even going to be able to come tonight. So sometime tomorrow, we're going to do our best to get there. That may mean waiting for the weather to clear. That may mean waiting for avalanche conditions to stabilize. Especially a wintertime rescue can be a very lengthy endeavor.
All those people were able to come together and pull me out. No one to turn around. If it's not right, it's not worth your life.
You are going out in the backcountry right before you drop in, before you make that decision to do this thing that is probably a little bit extreme maybe, or a little bit, maybe it's just a little bit on the edge of your capabilities. Think about your family, think about your loved ones at home, and then think about the search and rescue people that'll have to come get you, because we've seen a lot of trauma over the years and it's really tough for folks out there in the backcountry and tough for us when we see the family members that are left behind. So think about those guys before you go.